So how many concerts have you already played playing new songs?
Tonight is the 5th.
The 5th?
Yeah.
Right, so that's quite still early. So how's it going?
Yeah, it's going pretty good. We didn't really have any problems with buses or anything that might happen sometimes.
And how about performing the songs? Do you play the whole album?
No, not the whole album, but we do play we base the set list upon the new album and throw in some old goodies too. Basically, that's what we do.
Good. And obviously you've had quite a few drummers already in the band. Yeah. Arthur is currently now at work, at home with his girlfriend. So how is it now having actually the third drummer in a band performing? I believe that Arthur had to perform and make his own arrangement for the tracks where Niels was playing, and now Emil, is it difficult to actually?
No, not really. Emil, he's such a good drummer. So the first time that he came to visit our hometown and rehearse the songs, that he pretty much nailed all of the songs that we were playing the first time we ever played it with him. So it's nothing really to be nervous about. It's you just rely on him. He's a really solid drummer.
Good. Is he trying to play the same way that it's recorded on CD, or is he arranging it in his own way, adding his own style?
I think he's doing some stuff on his own, especially on the latest album, because his style is closer to Niels' playing style. So when he played the songs that Niels is playing on, he played them kind of like Niels, but on our two songs it's more playing them in his style, so to say. So, but still you can of course hear.
Okay. Well, going back a little, have you ever actually thought, because of your friendship with Niels, to do, for example, a tour with Dark Funeral now? And was it ever in the plan?
Not really. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I could do that, but I guess it's more up to them what opening band they would like to bring with them.
Okay.
And I don't really know if those black metal people are really into death metal that much either.
Really?
No, I don't know really, because we did a tour with Mayhem a couple of years ago, and the fans of Mayhem, I don't think that everyone there really enjoyed our music.
Oh, right. I like both. Cool. I really enjoy actually comparing sometimes the drumming of Niels and Dark Funeral and AEON. It is a very interesting thing. Yeah. And obviously watching them on videos as well. Okay. When I watched, My Funeral, then have a look at the, Forgiveness Denied. Yeah. The same guy. Interesting. Yeah. Right. And obviously you've toured with Cannibal Corpse and Hell Eternal. Hate Eternal, sorry. Yeah. How was it? How was it playing with that big band?
Yeah, that was really fun, really cool. Because they're all really great guys. Really down to earth. Fame has not, made them asshole in any way. They're really nice, all of them. Both Hate Eternal and Cannibal Corpse.
Good. And thanks to that, you probably have one album recorded with Eric Rutan. How is it when you think back of recording with Eric Rutan and now recording Aeon's Black? How do you compare these two?
Oh, actually, we didn't record with Eric. We recorded in the same studio as we recorded Aeon's Black, and he just did a mix. And then, and then he had a friend of him who made the master. This time we used Ronnie from Sweden, who recorded us, and he did also the mix and the master. So that's the biggest difference, I guess. We used
So the outcome of the sound, that your final sound, what you get, was it actually that you wanted some change in Aeon's Black?
Well, not really. We didn't really think of it that way. We just wanted a really good sounding album, and since it would be so too expensive to go to Florida to use Eric again, so we decided to do it this way. And we've been using Ronnie when we play live too, to do our live sound. And the first time he did that, we had the Swedish radio were there, and they recorded it through the mixing console, and made a really proper recording. And Ronnie, he got those files, those raw tapes, and he made a really good mix of it. So once we heard that, we felt like, okay, I think we got our guy here.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. And going back a little in history again, Carl Belk, who used to play on bass, do I remember well, he left your band because of the poor conditions during the tour. As for then not so well-known death metal band, has it changed? Do you think you would agree with the current conditions?
Yeah, it's not really any glamour.
Okay, so you think you would still not like it?
No, I don't think so, no. It was really... that tour was in January, like it is now. It's touring again in January. So, it's kind of the worst season to tour, because there's, you freeze hell a lot, and instruments get out of tune, and, it's, you can have, like, snow and shit on roads, and you can have whatever, buses that fail, and, just tons of things can happen.
Right. Another thing, actually, I was supposed to ask Tom ask it about his problems with Jehovah's Witnesses. Does he still live in the same area and still visit him?
No, he doesn't live there anymore, and I don't really know if they still have their temple there.
Right. And of course, your current label is Metal Blade. It seems like it's a really growing fast label now. They've got so great bands. So, what is it, your point of view of that label? How do they help you with recording, with touring?
Yeah, I think they've been really easy to cooperate with so far. Really, I must say that. It's the first record label that we've ever had that actually have paid us royalties. So.
Really?
Yeah. All those small labels seem to have. If I actually speak to a lot of friends that play in metal bands and they're on a smaller label, I don't ever hear anyone get any royalties. So, once we got to Metal Blade, we actually start getting royalties. So, there's not exactly any millions, but. So no, I think they're really good to work with, and you don't have to, worry about their economy if they have money to advertise a new record or something, or they have a lot of good contacts, and they certainly help you out a lot. So
that's good. So do they get involved in organising the tour as well?
Not this one anyway. No.
All right.
But
are you planning to do any huge festivals this year?
No, not that I can speak of anyway.
All right. Maybe sort of Bloodstock?
We'd love to go there, but they haven't asked us yet.
All right. We need to let them know.
Yeah.
Right. In one of the interviews, you said that the idea of Kill Them All it came in a dream. Did you have any similar story about any tracks on this album, like anything unusual happened that, for example, you wake up just one morning and the whole track?
Yeah, no, not really this time. It was just that one.
Okay. Anything unusual happened during the recording or anything like that when, for example, you begin writing a song and then suddenly everything changes and you just wipe out the whole song, create something?
Oh yeah,
different?
that do happen. Yeah. So either you usually sometimes there are all great riffs in a song, but the arrangement isn't that good. So maybe one song you can take riff from that song and use in like 3 other songs or something. To just make other songs with better arrangement.
Right.
So.
How many songs did you have ready before you started actually recording?
Well, actually, we did have some more material, but we didn't have any final made songs that we didn't use, because once we get we have a beginning and a verse and a chorus or something. once you get there and you feel, okay, this is not good enough, you don't continue with that song anymore. Then so instead you start working on something else, or maybe you use something of that song to start over with something new or whatever. So actually there were a lot of material that we didn't use for this album, but no complete songs.
Right. Does it stay somewhere waiting for
yeah,
later?
I mean, I did have some good ideas that I never really made into a final song. So yeah, maybe.
Was it a better moment for you to choose which songs should be on the album? Is it during the rehearsal or actually in the studio when you start?
No, it's more when you sit at home and you're working with the new material. Yeah.
Okay. And obviously, amazing cover done by the Necrolord.
Yeah.
Am I right that actually you found him somewhere when he was at some exhibition and you asked him that you wanted a painting for the cover?
Oh, we didn't really ask him at that point because we didn't have any new album in the thinking going there. But we met him there, and he had, like you said, he had an exhibit, and we just watched all these great-looking covers. He had all those Attigates and Dissection and King Diamond and all those great-looking covers. So we spoke to him, and he seemed like a really cool guy. So later, when we started to think about what cover do we want, we realized we didn't want any photoshopped cover. We wanted a painted cover. So it was kind of easy to think of Necrolord. So we contacted him and we played a pre-prod for him, and he thought that he had some cool idea. And actually, he had a cover already made for it. I mean, when he listened to the song, he said, "Hey, I think this cover might actually work for this album." And he sent us that, and we kind of dropped our yaws when we saw it, because it really suited the title track.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So that was kind of amazing.
Right, and how are things with also actually because was it some kind of like surprise for you that he decided to stay at home, or did you already know that when you were recording the album?
No, not really. It wasn't really anything planned. His girlfriend got pregnant, and once they realized that they were expecting twins, we realized he's not going to be able to, put as much effort and time into the band as needed. But we're right now out promoting this new album, so we can't, stay at home, sitting on our asses. We need to be out and play.
Yes, of course.
So that's it. That's just.
How did you make the choice of Emil? When was he like your long friend that you already knew? Or?
No, we met him like 2 years ago or something at Neurotic Death Fest in Holland. He played there with his other band, Blood Red Throne, and he turned out to be a really huge AEON fan, so he wanted to take a picture of us with him posing and stuff like that. And, you're the best band in Sweden and everything. So, and we kind of kept in contact on Facebook after that, and he just posted a video where he played some really fast double bass and blast beats and stuff, and I was like, whoa, I need to ask this guy. He's a huge AEON fan and he can play like this, so that was kind of easy.
Great choice. Right. And then, obviously, well, what are the plans now for the rest of the year for you, apart from promoting your album? Are you thinking of recording maybe a DVD, or just like I said, maybe tour some more?
No, it's more, I guess mainly it's touring. It's all about, we've got some tour coming up. And maybe, like we spoke of earlier, to do a video for one of the songs. That would be really cool.
Which one would be your favorite?
If I got to choose, it would be the Glowing Hate, because I think that can appeal to a lot of people that are into metal, but not necessarily only death metal.